welcome back to my channel for another video. It's been a minute since I've posted a video on this channel, and I thought I would do kind of a coffee chat and catch up with me to kind of update you on how life has been going, because I feel like life has been really confusing for me as a post-grad trying to figure out what I'm doing in this world. So if you're new to my channel, hi, hello, I'm Carolann. I make videos on the internet, on here on YouTube about mental health, college, but I'm no longer in college. I graduated in December, so usually make videos about college, studying, records, music, just kind of anything that I feel like making a video about, I make a video about. And I haven't been making videos because I don't really know what content to give you all in this confusing time of my life. So if you're new here, then you probably aren't familiar, but if you are not new here, then you're probably familiar with I attribute it to my Pisces Mars. So if you're not into astrology, there's more to your birth chart than just your sun sign, but I have my Mars, the planet Mars, in Pisces, and so I am a very fluid, adaptable, changeable person, and Mars is kind of about your passions in life, your drive, your career, and it's such a struggle having a Pisces Mars because it's very difficult for us to find out what we want to do in this life, because we could envision ourselves doing so many things. So I've talked about pursuing law on this channel. I've talked about pursuing a PhD. I've talked about pursuing journalism. I've talked about pursuing documentary filmmaking. Like, I could really see myself doing all of those things very easily. And so I've kind of been confused for the longest time. Basically since 2019, since that time that I realized I would be graduating college within the next year, I've been very indecisive and confused about where I'm headed post-graduation. So the point of all of this, though, is to give you an update about what I've been doing. So in January to April of this year, I did an internship with Endangered Languages Project, which is exactly what it sounds like. It's a nonprofit that works to help people who are trying to save and revitalize their endangered languages. And this was very relevant to me because I had been doing a lot of studying and work in language revitalization. So that's another thing that I've considered pursuing as well, is getting my master's in language revitalization. So I completed that in April. And then around April, I also, around like March, maybe like February to like April, I was thinking about still going to law school. So I started studying for the LSAT again, and I applied to like this legal program online where I could learn about like more what lawyers do. And then I got an internship in the legal field. And basically, I slowly came to realize that law is not for me. And I'm really glad still that I did that internship and I took that time to research about it, because I still think if I didn't do that, I would still be sitting here wondering, like, do I want to do law, you know? So I think that was necessary for me to go through in order to kind of eliminate that prospect from my journey. So in April, I stopped doing my legal internship, and I also began to focus a lot on my mental health, because I realized that since my mom passed away in October, I didn't really give myself the care and attention that I deserve to just focus on myself and focus on my well-being and my wellness and how Carolann was doing. You know, I was just like, okay, I need to finish my degree. Okay, now I need to get an internship. Okay, now I need to work on, you know, what I'm going to figure out for my career. And so I've been taking kind of the month of April and the month of May to just focus on myself and my wellness and my well-being. But during this time, don't you worry, I've still been thinking about, okay, what's my next move gonna be? And also, like, something that's so confusing to me that I feel like is not very clarified. I'm a first gen student, by the way, so like my parents didn't attend a 4-year university. And I feel like nobody told me in college, like, hey, you should get an internship over the summer, or you should get an internship while you're in college, because that's what future, you know, employers are going to be looking for, is work experience. And so now that I've graduated and I graduated with no intern experience. I just worked like campus jobs and campus employment opportunities. And so that was great. At least I did that. That was really helpful. But I kind of graduated with no internship experience. And so now I'm kind of making up for that right now. So most college students, I believe, do like 2 to 3 internships while they're in college, whereas I did none. And so now I have one under my belt, but now I need to find another one. And so I started thinking about, okay, well, I did really miss journalism, and I especially missed radio journalism, which is what I used to do before I transferred to my current college. And so I thought about applying to radio internship jobs. And I applied to a ton of them. I started applying back in April, and it's mid-May, and I've heard nothing back. And I applied to like 5 or 6 of them so far. And there's not that many out there. There's like in California at least. You know, I could apply for some in different states, but I don't really want to move. I want to stay in California. So I applied to like over 5 for sure. And I didn't hear anything back from them so far. And it's like, I wonder if I applied too early, because I realized that most of these were like summer things. But I feel like I didn't apply too early, because like April is like the time. And then I'm wondering, like, did I just not get picked because I don't have a journalism degree, and my most recent journalism experience was like a long time ago? So that's been kind of disappointing, but I'm still holding out hope that I really just need like one place to say yes to me. I am interrupting this special video to update you that while I was editing this video and waiting for it to process and all that stuff, I literally got an email back about one of the journalism applications that I submitted. So it's not all bad news. And I was literally just saying in this video, like, yeah, I don't know why I haven't heard back from any of them. And then literally not 2 hours later, I heard back from one. And it's good news. So that's so exciting. But I just wanted to interrupt this to say that, because I feel like it's now a huge part of my life update. So yeah. And the good news is that I did not get an internship yet in radio journalism, but I did get an internship at a magazine. So starting next month in June, I'm doing an internship with News from Native California, which is an Indigenous California magazine. And I've written for them before, and I love their work so much. I could not be a bigger fan of the work that they do. and how involved in community they are, and how much, they focus on highlighting the California Indian experience. So I'm doing an internship with them for the summer, which is great. Like, I'm really happy because I definitely have something going for me, And I am wondering, like, how do I turn this into a full-time gig, or even part-time? Like, how do I get a job at this magazine place? Because I could very much see myself happy working there for longer than just my internship. So that is kind of an update on where I'm at. I'm in this like little gap period. So like my first internship ended in April, and now I've had like the month of May off, and then in June I'm starting an internship with this magazine. So at least that will cover my bases until the end of summer. And then now for the final update of what I've been up to is I've actually been working really hard on our book club. And our book club is Indigenous Book Club. You can look it up. It's in my bio on my Twitter and my Instagram. And we've been getting traction and growing. And I've been working on getting us to a sustainable model that's like profitable for me and whoever wants to put in the work and the time, because it is a lot of work. It is a lot of effort and time and labor to like make this happen. So I have been working on getting us into book selling. And so if you want to, this is what I've been working on is I made us a bookshop account. So I'll put the bookshop in the link in the description. You can check out some of the lists that we've made of Indigenous books. And when you buy a book from us, we get a percentage of the sale, which is so great because like you're compensating all the labor that I put into this book club. And then I've also been working on getting us into kind of a sponsorship. So I've been working on making deals and stuff like that with publishers and with other companies with money that want to work with us because, like I said, it really is a labor to do all of the work for the club. So I want to make sure that we're compensated and stuff. Anyways, so we're also launching a website in 2 days on Friday. And I've been working really hard on that website. So that's really exciting that we've been able to do that. So this is all to say, I'm wondering what kind of content y'all would like to see from me. Maybe I can make more content related to like mental health, and maybe a video about like what I've been doing in the past month to improve my mental health, because it's been a lot of stuff and it's been working. Like I was in a severe, serious depression since like December, probably since like January. And I really dug my nails and my heels in really deep, trying to claw my way out of it, and it works. And I'm doing so much better. But it took a lot of effort on my part and changing my behaviors and my habits and stuff. So I'm wondering if that's maybe content you want to see, is maybe videos related to that. Do you want to see videos about my internships? Maybe I can give you like internship day in the life. Do you want to see like my morning routine? Because I've really perfected my morning routine. Do you want to see me talk about books? Because I've been really getting into reading and stuff and book collecting. I don't know, like I just don't know what content to make. And I have some ideas, but I'm hoping that it will be something you want to see as well. So I'm sure that I'll just end up making what I want, but if you wouldn't mind putting in the comments the kind of content that you'd like to see me make, I would be happy to do that. Another thing that I could talk about too is I've been kind of on a spiritual journey as well, like collecting crystals, astrology. I've been talking to a medium and stuff like that. Maybe that's something I could talk about in a video. I have a bunch of ideas. I just really need to make them happen. So I just wanted to come on here though and give kind of a chat update about where I'm at in my life. So I have the time in the remainder of May to make some more videos. And oh, I need to do more record videos for sure because y'all love that content. And I'm setting up my record player to be here in the back, right there. So maybe I could do like a whole video about how I'm setting up that space. Anyways, I just wanted to check in. I've been so absent from my internet content creation because for honestly the past several months my life has felt like a mess because I've been recovering from grief and my mental health and graduation. So I'm so sorry I've been absent, but I'm slowly trying to creep my way back and get back to making content like I usually do. So with all that being said, my favorite phrase, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.